Hey, what's up you guys? It's Ruthie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 14 of How to Disappear by Sharon Huss Wrote. We are going through this book and we are starting to get more information on Vicky and how she lives her life and how she sees herself. So let's keep on reading to find out what's going to happen next. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, please click off the video now. You have been warned. Chapter 14. Excuse me. I've walked about half a mile before my vital signs have calmed enough for my brain to start functioning properly and remember that I have a phone in my pocket that has a map app, which might be useful at the moment because I have no idea where I am. My phone screen is alive with messages for Vicarious. Every time I see one, I think it's a text from Jenna. I open my Instagram settings as I walk and turn off the notifications. Then I punch in my address and get directions for walking home. It's 4.7 miles. I haven't walked that far since ever. My phone says it'll take an hour and 42 minutes. I trudge along, checking the map every few minutes to make sure I haven't wandered off course. I wish there was a life app for that instead, to turn left and turn right. It could remind me to breathe and walk and speak and shut up and please seriously stop talking. My phone bleeps a notification, and now I really think it's Jenna, because who else would it be since I shut off the messages from Instagram? Are you having a good time? Ugh. Mom, I ignore it and keep walking. Are you sure you don't need me to pick you up later? I check the next few directions in the app and shove the phone into my pocket so I can ignore my mother properly. It buzzes and buzzes again and again. When I've walked far enough that I don't know where to turn next, I pull it out and look at the map. The screen is full of more texts from Mom. Who is bringing you home? I want to know who you're getting a ride with, Vicky. I don't want you driving home with someone who's been drinking. It says I'll be home in 46 minutes and I recognize the way now, so I shove the phone into my pocket and let it beep away. It's completely dark at this point, and the road I'm walking on doesn't have street lights or sidewalks. Cars come up on me fast, not seeing my olive green drabness at the side of the road. Some swerve and honk, others fly by without even spotting me. By the time I reach my neighborhood, I'm sweaty from both the exertion and the anxiety of nearly being run over a few times. I'm so tired and thirsty, I push the front door open without pausing to think what I'll say. I just want to crawl into my bed. Dad's sitting on the couch watching TV. He looks up. Hey, kiddo, you're home early. And all in one piece. I nod. Imagine that. He lowers the volume on the TV. Your mother will be relieved. She expected me to be torn to shreds or something. She worries, he says. You know how protective she gets. Is that what you call it? My father frowns at me. What do you call it? Oh, I don't know. Emotional manipulation, aggravated menacing, something like that. Vicky, seriously, Dad. She forced me to go to a party against my will. She tricked me. What kind of mother? She means well, he interrupts. Maybe she doesn't always get it right, but she's trying. You should give her a break. Yeah, well, she doesn't trick you into going parties, does she? He chuckles. Under his breath, she has. Are you taking her side? You have to understand. He glances toward the kitchen, voice low. Your mother is a social creature. We're like aliens to her. She's just trying to help us adapt to the world to fit in. I shake my head. I'd rather phone home E.T. Dad laughs. She blusters into the room with the nose glued to her cell phone, not even realizing I'm here. She's not answering me. Gary, do you think she's okay? Should I go over and get her? I never should have. Dad clears his throat, and she looks up and sees me. Oh, you're home. Indeed. She lowers her phone. You didn't answer my text. I was at a party. She nods. Right, of course, but I didn't see you go into the house, and Nora. My father reaches a hand out to her. She's fine. Mom slips her fingers into his and lets him pull her to sit on the couch next to him. Of course she's fine, she says. She's perfectly fine. No, I'm not. I want to say it. Tell my mother that I'm not fine at all, that I didn't go to the party because I physically couldn't face it. That maybe I need help, and I almost do. The words are on my tongue, waiting to pass my lips. Then Mom's smiling at me, asking, did you have a good time? And I'm nodding and telling her what she wants to hear because she so desperately wants to believe there's nothing wrong with me. I'm tired from dancing, I say. I think I'll go to bed. I'm halfway to my room when Mom calls out, who brought you home? I hesitate for a moment and then say, Lipton Gregory. Oh, he's driving already? His mom dropped me off. I hurry to my room so I can put a closed door between us and avoid more questions that make me tell lies. I flop onto my bed, sweaty and thirsty and hungry, but I don't want to go back out there. I find a half-full water bottle in my backpack, slurp it down, and scrounge a piece of gum from my desk drawer. Maybe if I Photoshop Vicarious into a feast somewhere, it'll feel as if I actually be eaten. The thought of it makes me hungrier. I swipe my phone open to a stream of notifications, Mom's frantic texts, and Jenna. She's been texting me like crazy. All those beeps my phone was making from my back pocket, which I thought were Mom, were actually Jenna. I quickly scroll back to the first one and read through them. Hey, it's me. Earth to Vicky, come in. You there? Come on, I know you have your phone. I really need to talk to you. The timestamp on the first several texts is 45 minutes ago. Nothing for about 10 minutes until they start up again. I know why you're mad at me. I butt dialed you, didn't I? I saw the call on my phone log. Outgoing call for 4 minutes. After school last week, I was with Tristan. You heard us talking. Whatever I said, I didn't mean it. I was just trying to be cool. I'm sorry. My throat tightens. I want to laugh or shout or cheer or cry. I'm not sure which, but here is the truth in front of me and my best friend apologizing, and all I have to do is text her and say it's okay, and everything will be okay. We'll go back to the way it was, and I can even tell her about Vicarious. She will die. I scroll a bit farther down so I can text her back, and there's more. 15 minutes ago she texted me again. So that's it. We're done. Make new friends. Forget the old. Nice, Vicky. Thanks a lot. Hope you and Marissa and Adrian will be very happy together. Can't believe I wasted 12 years on you. You know how many parties I missed because of you, how many friends I could have had, and this is what I get in return. Have a nice life. The air goes completely out of my lungs. I double over, drop to my knees on the floor. You know how many parties I missed out because of you, how many friends I could have had? The memories come back to me like a tsunami, laying me flat in a giant wave. All those times at lunch, Jenna and me together alone, when girls would come by and say to her, want to sit with us, and she'd look longingly toward their table with an empty seat and shake her head. When they walked away, she'd say to me, too crowded, or I'd much rather sit with you. And all those party invitations slipped into her hand so I wouldn't see. I saw, but Jenna never wanted to go. It's more fun, just the two of us, she always said. And I believed her. How could I have ever believed such a thing? I would sob if I could get some air, but all I can manage is the shallowest of breaths. I'm slowly submerging into quicksand, and any sudden movements will only speed my demise. My eyes move around the room from where I now lie on the floor. It's a perspective I haven't tried before. Every flaw is exposed down here. The spots where the strip of wood molding has pulled away from the wall, the dust bunnies trapped under the bed, a balled-up sock, the banged-up rungs of my desk chair, a tiny earring back made all the more mysterious because I hardly ever wear earrings and don't remember dropping it. A spot low on the wall that missed its second coat of paint, a full height standing tall. Everything seems perfect. It's not until you sink down low that you can see the flaws. From my perspective, it's hard to see anything but the flaws. I take it all in until my gaze finally comes to rest on the crack of light below my door, where I can see into the hallway. I blink once every hour or so it seems. A pair of shoes appears outside my door. My mother, she doesn't knock though, just stands there for a minute. My light is off. She must assume I'm asleep. Her shoes linger a minute, then tiptoe away. The hall light goes off. It's completely dark now, and it occurs to me I must be uncomfortable lying here on the hard floor for so long, but the only pain is the ache in my chest. My eyes adjust to the darkness. I scan the room for my phone and for any sign of life, but I've turned off the notifications from Instagram. Mom's asleep, and Jenna, she's really gone this time. That is the end of chapter 14. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!